Hola chicos, espero que todos estén bien. You are starting your Chapter 6 project today. The rough draft for your dialogue is due on Monday, along with your group, the recipe you're going to do, and how you're going to present. So in Google Classroom, you will see this where it says required. Oops, too far. Required group members, presentation style, and recipe ideas. You're going to respond to this question with the people with whom you will be working with, along with if you're doing an in-class presentation versus a video at home, and also the recipe. For the recipe, you need to make sure that your parents either sign your planner saying they approve the recipe you have chosen, or they send me an email with their approval. Either way is just fine, but I just want to make sure they are completely on board with what you are doing. For today, you are going to go into your Google Classroom. It's going to look like this. And you need to make sure you read all of the directions very carefully. It is all there. And after reading through all the directions, if you still have a question, you're going to go below the post and click comment and then type your question in there. And anyone in the class may respond. If I see something come across and I'm able to respond, I'll go in and respond as well. Make sure that your questions and responses are appropriate and not just saying hola to your amigos. The project itself, you are going to bring in a Hispanic or Spanish food. You need to make sure that, once again, the recipe is pre-approved by me and your parents. And you also need to bring in small plates and napkins so everyone can try a little bit. I have plenty of forks and spoons, so we don't need any of those. Next, you're going to have a couple of choices. You can do a Google Slides presentation, which will kind of be your backdrop as you present in class. Or you can do a film at home. The film should not exceed 3 minutes, and the things people have had the most success with have been WeVideo and the iMovie Maker. So if you want to use one of those, go for it. But I do not want a bunch of videos off of your cell phone with you coming to class and going, I can't get them to use Singapore. We want to view these. It needs to be professional. So it needs to be something that you can put into either WeVideo or the iMovie Maker and then send that to me. But I don't want a bunch of disjointed videos off your cell phone. Now you can do that, or you can, if you want inspiration, you can go to an authentic Spanish-speaking blogger. We have El Cocinero Fiel, whom we've seen lots of videos by. You may look at one of his recipes and then try that. And then once your presentation is over, you're going to walk around and ask the class, ¿Quieres probar este plato? Do you want to try this dish? Make sure you include at least 10 of the following words. Numbers 1 through 8 should be in command form. Below you will see the rubric and then finally the FCAs. For today, what you're going to do is read all of these directions carefully. This is on your work underneath today's assignment. Only one person per group needs to open this document. Share the one version of the document with everyone in your group. And you're going to type out the dialogue you're going to present when you're going to present your recipe, either in front of the class or with a video. Remember, you're telling us how to make the recipe. Have the recipe available and walk us through the steps in Spanish to the best of your ability. Do not use an online translator for complete sentences or portions of your project. It's fine to look up teaspoon on Spanish DICT, but do not look up, now put 1 teaspoon of sugar into the coffee. It's not going to translate correctly. And once again, if you have a question, reply to this post on Google Classroom as a comment and then see who responds. You can also go back and view other people's responses to see what they have asked about and people have answered. You're going to type your dialogue right there with the help of your group. I have an example. So I would do this in front of the entire class when I went through it. And I start with los cocineros Hierro. Prepara los ingredientes. Tenemos tapa de masa, 5 huevos, una taza de leche, queso, sal, pimienta, perejil y ajo molido y también aceite. También vais a necesitar un plato hondo grande, una bandeja de horno, una batidora y una taza para medir la leche. Pide la ayuda de tu familia. Los hermanos pueden ayudar. Calienta el horno a 350 grados. Pon un poco de aceite en la bandeja de horno. Prepara la tapa de masa. Ponla en el horno por 10 minutos. Ahora mezcla los huevos, la leche, la sal, la pimienta, el ajo y el perejil. Sigue mezclando. Añade la mezcla a la tapa de masa y pon un poco de queso encima. Ponlo en el horno por 45 minutos más y descansa con tu familia. Disfruta el quiche. Buen provecho. So that would have been my in-class presentation. Then I would have walked around and then offered everyone a small bite of quiche. If you have any questions, once again, you reply in a comment on Google Classroom. But that is it for now.